It's time now for the football card on Zolak and Bertrand, where we all make a pick and parlay it for the weekend. Let me just tell you, look out, because T-Bone and Beetle are red hot. Both 5-1 on the year. We've each won 4 straight. Zoe is 4-2. Hardy 3-3.
Uh-oh.
Milliken has bounced back with 2 consecutive wins. He is 2-4. We are 19-11 on these picks this year, which means if you bet them individually, you're doing okay. If you parlay them, you're over on the season. Last week we went 4-1. The one pick that missed was Hardy's pick of the Eagles. They got upset by the Jets. Tough one. I would not have expected that to happen.
Thank you.
Tough one.
Second time this season we've had one loser.
Yes. Also in week 3 we were 4-1 when Milliken blew it up that week.
Who's the loser this past week?
It was Hardy.
It was me. Eagles.
Yeah.
This week we've got plenty more games to choose from. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Who said it?
I'll go first.
T-Bone.
Go
T-Bone
ahead,
never
then.
goes first.
Go ahead,
Rock
Mr.
and
Happy.
roll.
I'm going
Go
to
ahead.
go Bills -8.5. I think this is a layup.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Mac
that's
Jones.
Rude.
Mac Jones 0-12.
Decapitated.
0-12 against the spread as an underdog. I don't think that's going to change this week.
Is it at 13 now, T-Bone?
Fine,
Right, that-
even better.
I think I read this. I thought number was 13.
Well, it's going to be
now.
0-13.
What?
0-13.
Oh, I thought
against the spread.
I thought you meant the spread was 13. I'm like,
No. The spread's 8.5. But the number of times he's never won. He's never covered the spread. Hardy has never covered the spread as an underdog.
Okay, well, he's due.
Not against his team. Just remember, Bert Breer says Bills by 30.
That's right.
All right. He goes with that. So you go next.
Indianapolis, Cleveland. Cleveland -3. I'll take the Cleveland Browns. They're hot right now.
Who's starting for them this
damn it.
weekend? It's not
Doesn't matter.
Deshaun Watson.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, Browns -3 for Zoe. Hardy?
No, that was mine. That was mine.
Really?
It really was. I saw that. I'm like, the Colts are only getting 3 points. I'll take whoever is playing the Colts if the Colts are only getting 3. You got. Oh God, I hate this one too. Broncos home dogs against the Packers.
Aren't there so many bad games on the schedule?
So many bad games, but 2 bad teams. Take the home team who's a 1-point dog.
Okay, the 1-5 Broncos, 1-point dogs at home against the 2-3 Packers. We've got that on the board. Milliken,
That's
why don't you go?
Terrible.
So, I'm going away from the over-unders this week. I'm going to go Falcons at Bucks. Bucks -2.5. Bucks defense is 7th best in points allowed this season.
This is a good pick.
17.6.
Jesus Christ.
Falcons offense is horrendous. They're 29th in points per game. Baker coming off a tough loss to the Lions. Desmond Ridder threw 3 picks last week. Tied for the 3rd most interceptions in the NFL. I think the Bucks bounce back here.
Nice
Okay.
game recap.
Thanks a lot, last place.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, last place.
Uncalled for.
Good game recap. Just
I'm
read the
2
stat
wins in
sheet.
a row, right?
I'm really here. We talk about all the bad games on the schedule. I'm
Yeah.
going to give you a good one. The Dolphins are going to Philadelphia on Sunday Night Football.
We'll find out who the big boys
Two
are there.
5-1 teams. Who are the big boys? Who are the guys that are ready to go? Who are the guys that are going to be there at the end? Who do you believe in more? Zoe?
I'm going Philly.
I am too. I believe in Philadelphia.
Team only meeting last week. The guys are accountable. That's a team heading in the right direction. Good veteran team. Good offensive line. I think they're going to run it down Miami's throat.
They're -2.5. You think they can win by a field goal at home? I do.
Yeah.
So I'm going Philadelphia.
Yep.
It's a risk. I feel like that's a risky one. The Dolphins have been so good. You got to give them credit.
They're good.
All right, so the card this week, Browns -3, Bills -8.5 for T-Bone, Bucks -2.5 at home against Atlanta. That's Milliken. +1 for the Broncos at home against the Packers. That's Hardy. And I'll take the Eagles on Sunday Night Football -2.5. We type all of this in the BetMGM app, and 2 units will win us 10. 10 units wins us $253.59.
I like it.
All right. There you go.